everyone, it's Judy. Welcome back to Rose Lane. Today we're going to be working on our front cover to the ephemera piece. Now, I did finish this off, which was the small journal. I left it plain. I may put a couple pockets in the front here, put a couple of tags or something in there. And then of course this tag comes out of this like that. We're going to be doing a little more embellishing on here, and we're going to finish off this front here. So I did originally, after this had dried, I lined it, or not lined it, but edged it with this paper, which is, you really can't see, but it's got a very light honeycomb pattern on it, and it looked okay, and I liked it. But when I ended up doing the lace, and I was covering edges and things with lace off camera, this by no means is finished yet, but we're getting there. I folded the lace over, and I liked the way that looked. So I came back, and this was still drying, so I'll probably come back and I will trim again to try to get this lace just a little bit edged a little bit nicer. But all I did was I cut the piece of lace in half, and then I just put it on the, just glued it to this. So it's a good solid edging, but I liked the way the lace looked. So that is what I'm going to do with the other side here. Now, I did not cut this very straight, so let me see if I can try to even this out. I'd rather it all be narrow than, you know, narrower than the sides, than be all kinds of wobbly. So is that one that one? That one was that one. Let me just check this side. It's probably not too bad. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and we're going to do that, and then we're going to work on decorating this a little bit and decorating the journal a little bit, and I'll show you how that goes inside. And I will show you too what other things I've done. I did take all the little booklets that I had in here, and I did bind them all. So I mean, you saw them together, just not with the, you know, with the linen thread on it. That's the only thing you didn't see. So that's not too bad. Let me go ahead and trim this here. Okay. I don't want to play with it too much because I don't want to pull at those threads on the end. Let me switch this one around. I just think it ended up looking nicer with the lace on it. So it did take me a minute, I'll tell you, to cut it and, you know, score it and cut it and wrap it around the edges and all that stuff. But, you know, when I saw the lace here, I was like, you know what, I like that. I like that, so we're going to just go with that. So let's go ahead and put this one here. And once it's dry, like I said, I'll go back and I'll trim. Like there's a little bit hanging here, but I'll trim that once it's dry. I'm not going to worry too much about that right now. Okay, that can go in my little lace bits bag. All right. So that is going to do that. So what we're going to do is get rid of some of these little fuzzies from the lace. What I'm going to do is I cut some flowers out of, this was actually from the sewing kit, which looks very similar style and color-wise to the bee kit, except it's got sewing things. And the bees have bees. So, but it's very, very similar. I'm just going to go ahead and, this kind of needs a bit of glue because of the honeycomb, because it's very, very textured. Okay, And I'm going to do a little bit here too, even though I know I'm going to glue this down. I'm going to glue part of it down anyway because of the flowers, but that's all right. I just thought it would soften it a little bit because it was kind of just right there. So I thought it would soften it a little bit if I added some flowers to it. It would make it look prettier when the journal part is tucked in. So I kind of thought that would look nice. Now I'm going to use my new tweezers, but I got to try to not get any glue on them because I don't like it when I get glue on them. But I do want to use this 3-in-1 because, like I said, there's a lot of texture between the lace and the honeycomb. There's a lot of texture. And this glue kind of fills in better, kind of flows into the gaps and fills in. So if you have enough on. And of course, I think, personally, I think it works, well, I guess I didn't get any glue on them. I think it works better on the, yeah, like this, I think. On fabric and lace, on textiles, I just think it works better. I'm going to get my little smushy because I want to try to push that down into those honeycomb, but it really did turn out quite nice. So there's parts of it where it's just the vellum and it's got the ink on it, so it's got a little bit of a sheen, but then you've got places where it actually looks wet and thicker because of the, I always forget what it's called. It's not the diamond glaze. It'll come to me. Glossy accents. I think they're kind of the same thing, and I have both, but I just happen to take out the glossy accents. I'll probably have to come back here and feel around on this and see if it's still sticking up anywhere and just keep dropping glue in there, but we'll see what we've got as we work. So we have that one there, and then I'm going to put this one up in here like so, but I'm going to turn it around again so I can see. Those are my other pieces. Just going to turn it around so I can see where I am. I think I want to, excuse my reach, and hopefully my face isn't getting in the camera for you. Okay. Now, originally, this was supposed to be my Saturday scraps thing, but I was going to do, take some of my scraps and make some tags that I need to make to purposely fit into places because the kit doesn't have, you know, certain things that are maybe big enough or something like that. And I was going to use some of my scraps for that, but I decided that I would do this instead because I thought it might be a little bit more interesting. So it's really not scraps, but like I said in my last video, I think it was, I am trying to complete some of these projects because I have more than one going again at a time, and I don't do well with that. I just don't have the room here to take work in progress and move it. I'm trying to see which way this goes. Oh yeah, I had it the right way because I turned the book upside down, right? Yeah, because I want to make sure I don't go off the pages here. This has got to come in because I don't want it over the edge there. That's good. Okay. These are all my ribbons getting caught, well, wound up with all my other stuff. So yeah, I need to get these projects done and off my desk and out of the area because I'm flipping through papers and I'm trying to figure out what goes where, and you know, I've done it again. I've done it again where I can't seem to, I'm not worried if I get any like globs of glue either too much because I've got so much shiny stuff in here and the glue dries clear like the glossy accents does, and yeah, so it'll just look like honey. So there you have it. So that's all right. I'll come back for that in a minute. I'm just trying to make sure that I get it glued down enough. I don't want to yank on it, you know, hit it by accident when I'm working and just kind of yank on it. So we'll just keep coming back and taking a check on that. Kind of tone down that white just a little bit. I did edge it a little bit with the ink, but I didn't do a whole bunch. So that should work. Okay, so now here's our next fun part. More lace stuff. Here's our next fun part, and I'm gonna need this. I got a whole bunch of bees. I got a whole bunch of bees. Tiny little bees, and I'm gonna put them all around as if they're working in the honeycomb. I was gonna use, again, the art glitter glue, but I really can't. So I'm just gonna put a good glob on the back of the bee. And we'll put one up in here. And I'm sure I'm gonna have to come back and keep putting a dab of glue here and there underneath it to make it kind of go around the honeycomb. It stuck to my finger. It's gonna need more glue. Maybe I'll put the glue here. That might be a better choice. Of course, now I can't see the glue from the honeycomb stuff, from the glossy accents. Okay, so we'll put a few around in a few places. Okay, we'll put that one down here. Put some by the flowers and some just around. I cut a bunch. I'm not sure how many I actually cut, but I did cut a bunch of them. I think that's where I put the glue. Again, I can't be sure because I can't tell. Needs more. I don't know. Where did I put it? Oh, I put it up here? I don't know. Goodness. All right. Let's try right there. Okay. Lost it again. There it is. Okay. Ah! He went backwards and backwards again. Oh no. Now he looks like he's covered with honey. Okay. I'm trying to get some of the glue off, but yeah, I guess it'll be all right. It should be okay. What's wrong with being covered with honey, right? If you're a bee, it's not necessarily a bad thing. All right, there we go. Let's see. What else we have? I don't want to take, all right, I have another one. All right. Oh, I was just gonna kind of put them somewhere, right? So I'll put a big glob right in that one. I'm trying not to take my eyes off of it, so I know where to put the bee. There we go. All right. Keep trying to clean my tweezers because I don't want them to get all globbed up. All right, how about we have this one because he's facing another direction. We'll put him up here. Okay. We like him up here, so we'll put a big glob right in that honeycomb. And put him right there. Okay. I will have to come back and get stuff under the wings and things. Yeah, he needs a little bit more. All right, let's try that again. I'm going to do it here, here, and here. It's a lot of glue for one little paper bee, but like I said, there's so much texture on here. Okay. All right, we'll leave him there. All righty. Let's do some out this way. And this one, actually, I can do these with this. I'm gonna put it over my thing here so I can see that better. Because these are just gonna go on the paper. So we'll put one, let's see, we'll put one here because these will be able to be seen when the little journal is on the cover. All right, so I'll have one there, and then I have how many more here? I may need more later. Let's see. I do want another one on the outside here, but I think I'm going to put another one in sort of a random place here. So let's try that. I think it was here. I do believe that was the place. Okay, then what's this one? All right, I have, all right, let me hang on to this for one quick minute because I'm going to put this to the side and hopefully they'll dry a little bit. I'm going to work on the cover for this little journal right now. And what I was going to do was put these flowers here, and it's okay if they hang over a little bit. I'll just kind of tuck them around the edge of the picture frame. I actually kind of like that. Okay, and then I was going to put this kind of coming this way, I think, down. And then I was going to put this kind of like in here. Well, maybe. Let's move this over some. And yeah, I like it. I like it like that, I think. I want to put a little something underneath that. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do, okay, I can see where that ends. I'm going to put this one down. Okay, I hope I get this in the right place again now. That's my problem. I pick it up and then when I put it back down, it's not in the same place. I'm just like, well, that wasn't how I wanted it. All right, let's see. I believe it was here. I'm hoping it was here. I think it was there. Let's hope. Then that one, right? Yeah, that'll be, you know, but I want to put, let me see. You know, what about this? I have two colors here. This is actually, stuck to my fingers. This is actually the thread. When I undo gathered lace, you know, I think I like that. All right, I'm going to try to do this. This is going to be tricky, I think, though. I'm going to try, because it kind of, I'm going to smear this and then see if I can kind of get it to go. Whoops, what did I do with it? Here it is. Not sure which, that one's a little fuzzier. I don't want that one. All right, let's see. Let's see. Okay. Try to spread it out a little bit. I can always add more. I don't really want to cover too much of those leaves. Okay, and then it is a little fuzzy, I have to say that. Okay, try to put put some down here. Don't mind it hanging there either. All right, now, is that enough? Yeah, that's enough. Okay, but now, okay, let me put the rest of this back in this bag. All right. Okay, so let's go ahead. I saved a couple of bees. I have one that I didn't cut out yet. And I have more I can cut, but, oh, upside down. Don't do that. So I saved a couple of bees for hopefully to put on here. I may cut some flowers and put them up here. I don't think I did, but I think that was my intention. And I'm gonna put that one right here, like, ooh, yes, 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 yes. I like that. Okay, we are, let me just make sure we're still filming. Sorry, the garbage can. I hit the garbage can hit my little jar of dye that I keep over there. So, all right, a little bit there. Okay, let's see. See if I can get this flipped. Oh, yes, 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 yes. I just want to bring that over the edge some. Okay. I think that looks nice. Very, very nice. Now, I need a bee. Now, do I want one of these? Do I want one like this? Yes, I like that one better. So let's go ahead. Try to get him. Got to bring him where I can see him a little better. There we go. All right. Okay. All right. Yeah. There we go. Liking that. And what do we think? Maybe this little guy up this way? Sure. Sure. It's a bee journal. Let's go for it. I get a big blob in the middle and then I just try to kind of spread it out. All right, so we're going to put that one right there. All right. Yeah. I like that. Let's bring that up. You can get a little closer look at that. That looks very cute, very cute. And when I did these, I did the tie on the outside because I thought it would give it a little nicer finish. So you see there's no tie or knot in the middle here. It's on the outside, and that's how I did it for all of them. So you know what? I was pretty far away. Let me bring this down. I do this with a... Sorry, I don't mean to make you seasick here. Okay, there we go. That might not be too bad. Okay, so that means I have myself another bee. So let me show you. Let me just wipe this. I'll show you what is going on with this. Hopefully these bees are dry. Yeah, I think, well, I think I just put my finger on some glue somewhere. I'm trying not to get glue because I'm going to slide this in. So I'll probably end up putting some flowers up here as well and another bee. What time do I have here? Oh yeah, I might be able to do it. So here we go. So this is what's going to happen. This is going to slide in here and that's going to go like that. So you can see the flowers up here. You can see a bee here. You can see the flowers down here. But that was my question. Do I want to put more bees? And I'll probably have to do that later because they're they're a bit finicky to to cut. So, but that's what that is. So this will tie this way, and that holds the, oh, you know what? I've got my ink uncovered over here. I'm not going to tie this too tight only because I just glued things. So here's the other two. These are two little notebooks, tiny little journals that I did. And again, tied the bow to the outside because I thought that looked pretty. So that's that. The next thing I'm going to be doing is the cards for in here. So when you untie this, okay, this can stay where it is. That journal can stay in there. So we still have that. I'm still doing the tags for in here, but I've got this I covered with lace. This has been bound. This little journal has been bound. We did that together the last time, and that I covered with lace. I was going to do it with paper, but I opted for the lace. And then we have the lace on the piece here. So that is what I have. Now let me have a look and see what I do have. I'm trying to decide. Let me see this. Don't know if I want this one or not. This is another one. I just made some of them smaller and some of them bigger. So I'm trying to decide how would I want this. Do I like it like that? Don't like that one. I think I'm going to take the same one. Whoops. That I have here. And we'll just go in the opposite direction. Now, all I'm going to do, I'm not going to cut all of this out again. I'm just going to, and I apologize for the having to fussy cut here on screen, but on screen, oh my gosh, I'm so old. They're not on screen anymore. They're not taping their videos, and yeah. So we're going to go this way. I'm going to cut out some of those leaves. This may or may not be the same way I cut the other ones. I don't know. And I'm doing this kind of quickly. I'm trying to cut as close as possible to the leaves as I can. Okay. Now, I am off again. When you're watching this, it'll be Saturday, so I'm going to be off again to working, having to go to our camp for an event, and that's a 2-hour ride one way for me, and with my husband and my brother-in-law who's going to be coming, and our church members, some of our church members, because it's for seniors. There'll be a grand total of 9 of us heading up to our camp tomorrow. It's going to be kind of an all-day thing. It's kind of getting in my way there. I will not throw that away, though. I will use that. So there we go. Okay, I'm just going to put that to the side. Let me get a little, just a little bit on some of the edges here to help with some of the definition. I will just slightly put a little color. And this one is going to go this way, I think, or do I want to do it this way? Goes the opposite direction, but that's okay. Yeah, I think that's good. And we'll just go ahead and use this. Okay, put the art glitter glue on this puppy. Get this down, and I will put the 1B that I have cut on here. Okay, and that, have that leaf just hanging over just a tiny bit into the, and again, remember, I don't have a acetate on this, so. And what do I do with that B? Here we go. So what are we thinking? Do we want them coming or going? I'm trying to decide. I don't like them going. So I'm going to take this bee. Yep. I'm going to have to cut this little puppy out. So let's try to do that. And this is always interesting. Trying to do their little legs, not cut them off. I do frequently. Poor little things. So there are times when I cut them off, but I can find them. And if I can find them, I can just pick it up with a dot of glue and just kind of stick it back on again. Now, I don't know if I'm going to try to give him his little antenna. Probably just skip the antenna here. All right, let's get back down here. Try to get that. Oh, that leg's already done. All right, my problem is there's one little spot that has not let go on this paper right here, and now it's trying to find that spot without cutting off the legs. Ta-da! I think. He may be partly legless, I don't know. But, okay, get that part off. I'll just go ahead and do these little wings. They are very fiddly, but they look so sweet when they're on, you know, when you glue them someplace. There we go. Okay, so let's get him. I'm going to hold him down and ink him up a little bit. Cover that white some. Don't want to cover his yellow, because that's what makes him stand out. Okay, get those little legs. All right, and he'll be heading this way. So there he goes there. That extra glue off. And there he is there. I'm still thinking, I'm gonna put him somewhere. I don't know. He may go somewhere. But that's going to be it for tonight. I'm still working on, like I said, doing the tags and stuff. But I wanted you guys to see the honeycomb done and the journal together. So that's what it looks like all together, which is really kind of pretty. And then when you take the journal out, it just slides out, and there is the honeycomb. I may actually put another tag or something in here. I don't know. But that's what it looks like when it's all finished. So that is it for tonight, guys. It was a relatively short video this time. Like I said, I just wanted to work on this cover. And hopefully next video we'll be doing some of the tags. And then the video after that will be our flip through. And once everything is all kind of decorated and gussied up, so it looks really pretty. So that's it for tonight, guys. I hope you enjoyed this honeycomb thing. I am really loving the way it turned out. I said to one of my subscribers that I think I'm going to make a big sheet of it and just keep it. And that way, if I wanted to make, you know, any kind of a pocket, a corner pocket, or, you know, or put a piece on a tag or something like that, just for a tuck or a embellishment or something, I'm thinking it was not hard. And you just got to leave it overnight to dry, and really comes out pretty nice. So I'm kind of happy with it. So that's it for tonight, guys. So in the meantime, be safe, be happy, and be blessed. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye for now.